Yo, what is up, everybody? We are back after a couple of weeks off. Not by choice, that's for sure. So, how's everybody been? We've been, I've been all right. Working, I had to get a new computer, obviously, so that wasn't cheap. Just Blaze, my man, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. How you doing tonight? Dan, how you doing tonight, my friend? Welcome in. Everybody have a good week? My week was not fun. John Alamos, how's it going, my friend? Excellent to hear, Just Blaze. I am doing pretty good. But a few days ago I wasn't. We ended up getting a big storm, big winter storm again. We got hit hard. We ended up getting about 50 centimeters of snow. So for my American friends, that's about 17 inches of snow, I guess, somewhere around there. I'm not 100% sure. Back to work on the morning. That's always fun. Happy, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. JP, hello again. How you doing, my friend? So, just a quick shout out again to the sponsors, that support the channel. Mars Hydro, Seedsman, US Water Systems. The codes are on the bottom of the screen, so if you guys want to use them, that's, you're helping out the channel if you do, so I appreciate it, and I thank you. So, what's everybody smoking on tonight? Guess that's not good if it's holding up your job, eh? So, yeah, I wouldn't be too impressed. So yeah, what are you guys smoking on tonight? I got triple burger. It's just a rosin. It's supposed to be a rosin cartridge. All right, John. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. You're on a cruise. That's pretty cool. Thanks. I appreciate you stopping by anyways. Nice. How are they turning out? How are they doing? Motor milk, is that what you're, is that a strain? I've never heard of that one. It's a little bit different. Oh, nice. Some lemon Jeffrey. So I saw in Discord, Blaze, you were having some problems with the haze. You're admitting that Brett might be right. Nice, nice. What kind of, how is it? Happy? What kind of strain? Like, is it indica, sativa? I think you're an indica kind of guy, aren't you? What's the taste and the, what's the taste and the smell like? Oh, that everybody loves. Nice, nice, JP. Brett, welcome in, my friend. How you doing tonight? We're all just discussing what we're smoking on. There we go. Nice, smoking on some Jungle 3 hash and 4 different strains. Nice. You have a lot of experience with haze, JP? I haven't grown any hazes yet. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. That's not good. Nice, Happy. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Right on. Oh, and it's a body experience. Yeah, I like those kind of highs. Those highs are fun. How are my volumes tonight? Is everything okay? Because I'm going through a new program to try and get my volumes tuned in. So if I'm a little bit loud, or if I'm a little bit too low, or the music's too loud, music's too low, just let me know. Smoking on lemon tree with some blue sunset, sherbet hash in the middle. Nice. I got you, JP. Yeah, I hear you, Blaze. It's the way it goes sometimes, man. You just got no choice. I know with good, thanks, Happy. Nice, nice. Yeah, I did the same thing. Well, you guys saw the video, it came out. I did that about a week and a half ago. Volume's a little low, Dan. On what specifically? My voice, the music, or just everything? Maybe, because everybody else is saying it's okay, so we'll maybe turn it up a bit. It could be me too, because I'm a very soft talker. I don't have a powerful projected voice, so when I talk, you gotta listen. Maybe I'm not close enough to my mic. So yeah, anyways, I germinated the purple ghost candy, and they all popped, or they all germinated, I should say, but only 3 of them popped above the soil, so I had to chuck 2 were no good, so I had to chuck them, and the other 3 are going pretty good. So far, so good. We're only 12 days in, so but we'll have a look at them in a little bit. Yeah, that's what I figured. I try and speak louder, but then it's like I'm yelling. It's like, what's your problem, man? Yeah, I'm hoping so. I researched it. It's supposed to be good for my climate. It's supposed to end in mid-October, so that's around the time I finished last year. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we have good weather this year. So yeah, and it's supposed to be a really good producer of terpenes and lots of trichomes. It says it gets really heavy, so it's going to be perfect with the scrog. Nice, you're gonna like it. It makes it really. It's not that germinating is so difficult, but it makes it simpler. You put it in, it's contained. You got a heating mat. You got moisture in there all the time. It's no light can get in, so it works very well. All right, are we ready for a hoot? I think I already told you guys I'm smoking triple burger. It's supposed to be some kind of rosin. I don't know. It works. That's all I know. Yeah, I hear you, Brett. Yeah, yeah, they did a good job with it, or the guy, I should say, because it's one guy that invented it. Yes, sir. Cheers, my friends. You said it, happy, not me. So what the heck was I going to ask? Oh, what are you guys growing right now? Like I'm growing the purple ghost candy. I'm about to finish off the Alaskan Dosey Do, and I flipped the critical purple kush. I flipped that to flower about 14 days ago. Had to think for a second. It hurts. So yeah, so what happened to my computer? My computer ended up crashing. As Brett liked to say, it had a little bit too many explicit sites on my computer, but that was not the problem. My Windows ended up crashing on me, and when I brought it in, it was just time to upgrade. So I got a whole new computer. The only thing I'm waiting on now is for my new video card. I'm still using my old one, so I think everything looks pretty good tonight. I don't know. We're streaming in 1080p tonight, so I was only streaming in 720 before, so I don't know if that makes a difference for you guys or not. But so yeah, so that cost it wasn't cheap. It was a pretty dime, and yeah, so it's up and running now. So I'm back to creating again and making more content, and yeah, so if any of you content creators out there, have you ever had a computer issue or it broke down and you weren't able to create any content for a little while? Beverly 2.0, Ginger and Helen. Nice. Pop some purple candy autos. Right on, my friend. Thanks, JP. This is a desktop, my friend. I can't do what I do with a laptop. Not yet. They don't make them strong enough yet. Holy cow, Brett. You got a lot on the go. That's pretty crazy. All right. One thing I did want to ask you guys is when I actually go live, like not the notification of when I first post it, but when I actually go live, do you guys get a notification that I've gone live? Because I have alternate accounts, right? And obviously they're subscribed, but they never get notified, and I don't know why. And plus, when I see other creators go live, I know that you get the half-hour notification, and then when they go live, it comes out again. So I'm not sure if mine does that or not. Nice, brother. Man, you're going to be growing quite a bit too. I was looking at your pictures in the Discord, man. They're looking like fire. You're really getting down that mainlining. All right. So I'll be cloning the purple ghost candy, and that'll be for my summer run. I'm starting to look forward to that. I'm already getting the bug to get out there, but okay, Brett. So anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the purple ghost candy. I'm cloning it. Cloning it for my friends and my family, and that's what I'm going to be using for my outdoor grow this year. So yeah, it is weird, eh, Dan? I don't know why. Well, I don't know. I guess it's because of the content I create. Maybe it gets flagged as age restricted, so maybe sometimes that's why it doesn't send it out. That could be. I'm not sure. So anybody else prepping for outdoor grow yet? Getting ready for the outdoor season? I started mine. I just started germinating. I just germinated mine. Okay. I never ordered from there before. Hmm. How are their strains? I have a visitor. I didn't know he was there. Yeah, that's not nice. I wouldn't be too impressed with that either. Poor Boys Greens. Hello, my friend. Welcome in. How you doing tonight? Nice. Cherry cola sounds like a good one. I wouldn't mind trying that one. So yeah, do we want to have a quick look at the gardens? Or do we want to have another puff first? I think we should have another puff first. Since Poor Boy just got here, so let's have another puff with Poor Boys. Yeah, I hear you, Brett. I'm really looking forward to it this year. It's been a bad winter, so I'm really looking forward to spring and summer when it finally gets here. I agree, Happy. Cheers, my friends. Ooh. All right, so JP votes to see the gardens. Brett had a smoke. We already did. Right now, my tent is full. Blueberry muffin and strawberry banana. That sounds good. Yeah, we get a very humid winter up here, but just it's the past few weeks where we've just gotten hit by storm after storm. It's been crazy. I think we got at least 2 feet in the past, month. Here we thought we were getting rid of it. Yeah, it wasn't happening. All right, let's check out the gardens. All right. Here we go. We'll start with the purple ghost candy. And they're coming along. Been keeping the environment pretty good for them. I've still got them on the heat mat because it's been cold in here, so but they're starting to put on a little bit of size now. Starting to stand on their own again. They were leaning a little bit, but now they're doing good. I've been keeping the humidity around 70%, and the temperature in here has been around 78, so it's been perfect. Just waiting for this one's a little bit slow behind, but they're coming along. I think we're gonna do well. If they produce like they brag they do on the website, they're gonna do well. All right, let's go check out the others. All right, here is the Alaskan Do-si-do. I just gave them a watering. As you can see, we're getting a little bit of fading in the leaves. The rest of them, I've had a bit of a magnesium deficiency going on just because of the RO water. So I've been adding Epsom salts to the water to help give them a little bit more magnesium, and they seem to be bouncing back and looking pretty good. So I think I'll be giving her a defoliation this week. She's starting to get a little bit bushy. But not too bad. I counted the tops. I got about 21 tops on here, so it's not bad for a little 2x2. All right. And this is Critical Purple Kush, and we are officially in flower. I'm done with the tucking now. Now I'm just letting it grow up. I'm just going to let it grow into the trellis net. So we'll see how it goes from there. And as you can see, I had a few deficiencies in here with this one as well. Same thing, the RO water. So I don't know. If any of you guys use RO water, do you add anything to it? I'm looking for maybe some kind of product to maybe add some kind of CalMag product maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. All right. All right. Oh yeah, Brett, you got another storm coming on Friday? Well, hopefully it passes you. This time of year, that's enough. Oh, that's no fun. Yeah, I know. It's just the way it's set up, Brett. One day I'll switch it. Well, actually, no. I did a flower. I did the flowering with the DWC run that I just did. I had to go through. I couldn't move it, so I had to keep it in there and put it into flower. Yeah, the Kush is filling out pretty good. I remember Deegan telling me it was a pretty big stretcher. That's why I wanted to put it under the trellis net. Yeah, that's what I was figuring, JP. That's why I've been adding a little bit of Epsom salts just to, get the magnesium back into the system, and they seem to be bouncing back, so I think they'll be doing all right. Larry, what's up, my friend? How you doing tonight? Easy tricks. I can the air horn. that's that's about as good as I can get. Everybody's coming in hot. Strikes and Larry coming in hot. All right. We want to take a look at some gardens. We'll have a look at the on Discord. All right. Just Blaze, day 28 of flower, final feeding prior to harvest. Anybody else that uses Discord? Well, I'm using it on the desktop, so maybe it's different for you guys. Notice that you can't open it in another browser anymore. You don't get that option under the picture. I have to manually do it and then come in and then it'll expand for me. Nice, look at this. Great job, Blaze. Love those autopots, my friend. These are looking absolutely gorgeous. Have you harvested these yet, Blaze? Or are you still in the chat? Nice. Such a great job, my friend. Looks like you go a little while ago yet, though. I can't remember if I saw that you had the day down or what it was. Another visitor. Anyways, they're looking fantastic. Oh yeah, there's your solo cup that you put in the middle. Have a look at one more. Nice, look at those hairs. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. Okay, day 35 of flower. This is about a week ago. Nice. Yeah, I'm most definitely thinking about getting those autopod system. Looking fantastic, brother. Yeah, they were nice and chunky, eh, Dan? Blaze always does great. And he really likes these auto pots. So do I. That's why I'm going to get some. Nice. One more. Nice, brother. Great job. Oh, here's Brett. This is back on the 20th. Let's get a better look. Come on. Look at that. That is awesome. Ooh. Ah. There we go. When I was starting to, I was putting in my video to just to schedule it. And I ended up double clicking right at the end for scheduling, and oh, it scared the heck out of me. I thought I was going live right away. I had nothing set up. I was like, oh no, but thank God it didn't. It just scheduled it. I don't think it was for the right time, but gotta rush to message my wife. Can you guys hear that? Anyways, you're doing fantastic here, Brett. This looks fantastic. Oh boy. Dog goes outside, first thing she does is start barking. Happy. Look at this. You're really getting this down. The main lining's looking really well. Okay, what am I doing? Let's check this out. Look at this. Quite the job, Happy. You're doing really well. Wow, such great training. I am so curious to see how this is going to do. Yeah, I know you're going to do well with it. Did you end up asking Deegan anything about mainlining yet? I know you said you were going to. I don't know if you did or not. Nice. They're looking so healthy too. They got great color. Oh, look at these roots. Nice and white. Looking absolutely terrific. I'm gonna have to get you to teach me how to do this now. So one you mainlined and one you only bent down, right? I think that's what I read in your description. Yeah, Brett, that hole in the middle, that's why botched wine won't give you no less than 2 kilos outside. What's your reasoning? Look at that, even your bending. Come a long way, my friend. You're doing fantastic. I saw Brett ask what was with the tinfoil. Did you answer him? I never saw the answer. What's with the tinfoil? Healthy, healthy roots. Absolutely fantastic, brother. Oh, okay, I got you, Brett. It's growing faster than they can stalk it. Sorry, I missed. The plant is growing faster than the stalk. Okay, I got you. All right. Cow happy. Got a lot on the go. There's your fancy light in your Mars Hydro tent. Nice. Right on. I love the way you train. I love how you got these set up so that you can tie them down all in your lid. That's awesome. Nice. Bravo, my friend. Looking healthy. Young but healthy. It's good. What hose is this that you got sticking out of here? Is that for your oxygen? Like the highway for food, yeah. I got you, but I get it. Okay, so you were just using it to try and help keep her together? Yeah, I really like Mars Hydro's tents. They do make really good tents. They're really well constructed. I haven't had a light leakage problem with any of them yet. You built you built the lids to coincide with how you train. You do a really good job, buddy. You should be teaching most of us. I think that was it for that. All right. I think we just looked at these, right? Oh, let's run a little back. Okay. We saw those ones. Have a look at these. Some nice young roots coming out of there. Holy cow. That's pretty good, my friend. Nice. I love it, brother. You're always learning, man. I love it. All right. Yay. Yeah, I got all three Mars Hydro. I got three, but they're not all Mars. I bought one before Mars Hydro became my sponsor. Huh. So how's everybody's grow doing? Are we any problems out there, or everything running smoothly? I got you, Brett. It's more convenient, easier to set up. So, something I have been thinking about is actually creating some merch. And I just wanted to get your guys' feedback a little bit of what you guys would like to see. Maybe a shirt, maybe some hoodies. Myself, I'm a fan of a hoodie, so. But I'm hoping to do that sometime this year. And, I'll have to get it designed. Actually, I used ChatGPT the other day to make a design for one of the shirts, and it looked pretty good. I'd show it to you, but it's too far back. I'm not going to scroll that far. Just, but yeah, I guess there's hats and stuff that I could get done. Here goes, are in the middle of a flower. Not much to do. Just harvested some purple frost giant F2s. That's from Welcome to the Grow Tent, eh? Yeah, I bet you like hoodies, eh? You're like me. I'm always wearing one. Well, except for tonight. Gotcha. No black. Or maybe black and another option, maybe. Something else I'm slowly starting to do right now is just I'm starting to make a Patreon page. So I'm going to have some extras that I'm working on to have on there just for incentives and just, to help me towards my dream, right? And it'll help me create better content, I think, as well. So yeah, welcome to the Grow Tent. Nice. How did you like it? I heard good things about it. Yeah, how'd it go, Dan? Actually, yeah, let's have another. We all ready for a hoot? WeedTube, I remember that. I was on that for a little while. It was. We thought it was going to be the backup for YouTube, right? But yeah, now we got to deal with this. So, cheers, my friends. Nice. That's good to hear. It's good to hear positive things about it. Like I said, I've heard good things about his strains, and yeah, he looks like he seems to know what he's doing. So maybe one day if I get my hands on it, I might try it out. Nice, brother. Nice. Oh yeah, on WeedTube. That's awesome. Yeah, they took that down. Hey, I don't even think it's around anymore. All right. So besides Happy, anybody else trying any other new techniques out there? Uh, I'm not really sure. It tastes like, I don't know. It doesn't really taste like anything. This one, I have one that tastes like chip black cherry, and that one tastes pretty good. So they could have added something to that. I'm not sure. I'm sure they'll say they didn't, but yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I thought I read something about that. So you see in Canada today, the election's been called. We're going to the polls. It's a scary election, I'll tell you. Don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, you get pretty good results, Brett. You know, you're always growing fire. You're always growing monsters as well, so you really don't have to change your techniques. You do it very well. For sure, though, I am going to try mainlining. That looks like a really neat way to grow. So I'll be hitting up Happy to teach me about that one. I forget where you're from again, JP. I hope for the best for Canada too. I hope this election goes the way it should, the way we need it to. Yeah. Yeah, and like I've seen Deegan do it too, and I know he gets really good results with it. So I'm most definitely going to try it. I'll hit you up when I'm ready. And I think Deegan learned it from, oh, what the heck's his name? I can't remember the guy's name anymore. He hasn't been on YouTube for, I don't know, a year and a half now. He got sick and he ended up stopping making content. I can't remember his name. I'm too stoned. Ah, yes, Rose of Green. Yes, thank you. Yes, yes. That's what it was. I knew somebody would remember. All right. Well, we're almost getting to the end there, right? Almost that time. Almost that time to head to Discord. I liked Rosa Green. He had really good information. It's too bad that he ended up getting sick. I really don't know what he got sick with. I don't know too much about it, so it's really none of my business. So I would like to see him get back to health and start making content again because he was a good person to learn from. All right, my friends. I think that's we're gonna call her a night. We I've run out of things to talk about. So thank you everybody for coming out, spending some time with me, getting to know me a little bit better. I hope that was one of my goals for this. I hope that comes across. I come across a little bit better. And my personality a little bit, Mari. You know, not that I have much of a personality, but yeah, I remember him too. I was he was funny, but people started getting upset with him after a while. All right, my friends, we're gonna call it a night. Thank you for joining me. Have yourselves a great night. We'll see you next weekend. Peace out.